Hey, I'm Don.
And I'm Kathleen. Welcome to our cruise life.
Today we are on the beautiful island of St. Thomas.
All around are islands to visit. So the question is, where shall we go?
How about you? If you're thinking about a Caribbean cruise, you are in good company. The Caribbean is easily the most popular cruise region in the world. Millions cruise through the Caribbean each year. So, in addition to deciding which cruise line and when to go, you need to consider where you might go when you sail through those turquoise waters.
Then there's all those ships.
Yeah, today's mega cruise ships are destinations in themselves, and many cruisers don't care where the ship is going. But maybe you do.
Maybe you have a few cruises under your belt. Good for you. And you would like to go somewhere different.
Right. If so, this video is for you, because we're going to explore the most popular cruise ports called on by the most popular cruise lines in the Caribbean.
Alrighty, here we go.
The word Caribbean conjures up images of deep blue waters, pirates, and of course, cruising. With more than 700 islands, inlets, and keys, the Caribbean offers a plethora of possibilities. There's just too much to cover in one video, so we will begin with Bermuda and the Bahamas. Then in our next video, we will explore the Eastern Caribbean destinations, the Western, and of course the Southern. So, let's begin with Bermuda. This British territory is in the Atlantic Ocean, 600 miles off the coast of North Carolina, so is not really in the Caribbean, but is sometimes included in Caribbean cruise itineraries, so let's begin there. Besides, I like Bermuda. Bermuda is actually an archipelago consisting of 181 islands. Now, most cruises arrive in the Royal Navy shipyards and stay at least one night. Cruise lines offer a plethora of excursions, but it is very easy simply to use public transportation to visit everywhere, including the pink sandy beaches of Horseshoe Bay, those crystal caves, and the capital city of Hamilton. Now, on to the Bahamas, and specifically Nassau. Most cruise lines sailing to the Bahamas will stop in Nassau, the capital of the Bahamas. It is a large port capable of accommodating up to 7 large cruise ships, and the port is currently undergoing major renovations, so expect some detours, but a bright future. On the plus side, those docks are located right in the city, and you can easily walk from the ship into the community to visit the shops, the straw market, Señor Frog's, historical sites, a beach or two, and more. The famous resort Atlantis is nearby and easily accessible by taxi or water shuttle. That's the good news. The bad news is that on a busy day, there could be thousands of other passengers there with you. Of course, the cruise lines offer a plethora of excursions that will whisk you away from the hustle and bustle of Nassau.
We're in Nassau at the straw market. Let's go in and look around.
Next, let's talk about private islands. Every major cruise line has at least one, and most of them are in the Bahamas. Norwegian Cruise Lines holds the bragging rights to being first when it comes to private islands. Purchased in 1977, Great Stirrup Cay was the first cruise line private island. There's no dock, so visitors must be tendered back and forth from the island to the ship. The lighthouse is the launch point for their zip lines, and right next door to Norwegian's island is Royal Caribbean's island called Perfect Day at Coco Cay. Think of this one as a beautiful tropical island with a $250 million water park. Yep, it boasts the tallest water slide and the largest wave pool and the largest freshwater pool in the Caribbean. Although the water park will hit you with an upcharge, there is plenty to do here without any additional costs, and your food is included, as are beverages if you have the drink package. Plus, the island has Wi-Fi for those who just can't put it down. You know who you are. But there's more. Carnival's private island is called Moon Cay, or Key, and is used by Holland and Princess, as well as the Carnival ships. This one has a more rustic, natural feel than Coco Cay. Moon Cay does require the use of tenders, at least for now. Even though less developed, cruisers often list Moon Cay as their favorite private island. Perhaps that is because of the soft white sand on extensive beaches and those deep blue waters. Whatever it is, cruisers love this island. Disney also owns an island in the Bahamas called Castaway Cay. Full disclosure, we have not been there, so your comments would be very welcome. I am told that it is very tidy and sparkling with Disney magic. Virgin Voyages, also a premium cruise line, has a place on Bimini called the Beach Club. Let me interrupt myself for a moment to make a comment about excursions. No matter which island you visit, the commercial excursions are very similar and priced about the same. The exception to that would be excursions that tour a destination's culture, history, and local uniqueness. You might want to consider buying those commercial excursions, such as wave riders and swimming with animals save that for the private islands, and do a tour in those places that have rich culture and history. MSC is currently developing a small island called Ocean Cay Reserve that features overnight stays and a lighthouse with a nighttime light show. There is no swimming pool here, but there are wonderful beaches and a quiet lagoon with white sand, plenty of loungers and umbrellas, and the ocean vistas around this tiny island are simply breathtaking. Finally, there is Grand Turk in the Turks and Caicos Islands. On a map, it would appear that these islands are part of the Bahamas, but they are not, at least politically. They are actually a British territory apart from the Bahamas. The Grand Turk Cruise Center is operated by Carnival Cruise Lines, though it is called on by other cruise lines as well. This is a very large port that includes a free beach with plenty of loungers, a large swimming pool, a flow rider, shops, cabanas, and a Margaritaville that creates non-stop parties for their visitors. In May of 2022, we found ourselves stuck on the island for a couple of days following a fire on the Carnival Freedom. It was nice to be able to stay there overnight. I made a video about it if you care to see it. There is also a memorial set up in the cruise center remembering John Glenn's space flight aboard the Friendship 7 space capsule. And that's it for our first video on popular cruise destinations in the Caribbean. In our next video, we will explore Eastern, Western, and Southern Caribbean destinations. If we can help you plan a Caribbean cruise, please contact us. And finally, please take a moment to subscribe and hit the notification bell. That's our motive for making more and better videos. That's it. Thanks for watching.